We all know Tiesto, the DJ who's dominated the dance music scene. But behind the music is a man with a story. We'll trace his journey, from his Dutch roots to becoming a global phenomenon. But fame can be a double-edged sword. Can Tiesto find harmony between his passion for music and his love for family? And with whispers of retirement swirling, is this the end of an era? Watch the full story now at Behind the DJ.